Hi, I'm Tom Bond. I'm 29. I'm from Bear, Delaware, and my object is a Orthodox Coptic Ethiopian necklace. I don't remember how like the receiving moment specifically, but my ex was wearing similar necklaces or like her own like Ethiopian like cross necklaces, and like I would make comments on it, like, oh, I really like it and stuff like that. And then just one day she kind of just surprised me with it. She was like, oh, I had this one like at my house, and I thought you would like it, and she gave it to me, and so yeah.
I know you said like you were struggling to remember when you received it, but can you remember the feeling of what it was like to receive the object?
I feel like finding accessories for me is like pretty difficult, and so when she like gifted to me, it was like something like I really wanted, and it was like perfect, and so I was like ecstatic. I was like, oh wow, it was like a surprise, and like I just feel like I don't generally get like really good surprises like that of things that I really like, and so it was really special to me.
Why have you chosen to keep the object?
Yeah, the reason that I chose to keep the object, if I'm being honest, is because I missed her. And then like, having the object kind of remind me of her. I think another reason I wanted to keep it was because it kind of reminded me of like how I got through that like difficult time for me, and it kind of showed a level of like resilience and like strength in me. And I think it was like a good reminder of that for like me moving forward. I really like it because it looks like a sun and stuff. I like the like wooden aspect of it too. Also, I think it looks good on me, so yeah.
I like how comfortable you are.
Thank you.
Really good.
Bro, I love being in front of cameras. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I also love giving my opinion, so this is like perfect for me. It's been like about like over 2 years, maybe almost 3 years of when I received this. I feel like the person I was back then, was more insecure, more kind of like judgmental, was like hard on myself, and then was in turn hard on other people. But I think now I have the tools of like realizing my kind of triggers or my trauma points, stuff like that. So if I do get triggered, I know how to like self-soothe or like work through it, and also just have done the work to like make those kind of trauma points like less severe and stuff. So yeah.
After the breakup, the feelings that you had towards the object compared to now, like how have those feelings changed?
I would say like initially, like after the breakup and like us just kind of like splitting as like just any kind of connection or friends, I really felt a lot of like anger towards this object, because like I said, I associated it with her so much, and so much so that like in that moment, like I literally took it off and I gave it to her, and I was like, I don't want this. But ultimately, I got it back. And as time went on, I think it was a reminder initially of like her, and like I would just, some days I would like not wear it, like, and like there was just kind of like these ebbs and flows of like my like emotions and feelings towards it. But as I'm like now removed from it, and I don't have that kind of like fluctuations of emotion as much compared to as I did back then with like the situation. Now, like I said, it's more of like a reminder of like my like resilience and like ability to grow, and like kind of like a spiritual reminder and stuff like that of like my connection with God, and like how I feel towards like that stuff in my life.
What is next for you in your healing journey? What are some things that you want to keep working on, that maybe you want to bring into your next relationship?
It's been more than like 2 years, and so like I haven't been in like a serious like long-term relationship, and so now I think the next step, or at least one of the coming steps, will be like, okay, all this work and like healing and growth that you've done, what will then that look like when you go back into a romantic relationship, and then like how will you then navigate the different things that you might have navigated in your last relationship that you weren't maybe not as equipped to like handle and manage, and now you hopefully have the tools to do that. So I think just kind of like putting the skills and like things that I've learned to practice, and just see where it goes from there, because you can't practice forever. So yeah.
What do you want others who are going through a tough time, because we both remember that, for a heartbreak? What do you want like them to know?
I would say that one, don't be afraid to feel the emotions. Like the initial part, it can be very difficult to like feel the emotions. You might want to run away from them or escape them or disregard them, because I feel like that was very important for me after the breakup and like the kind of like devastation and like all the emotions I was feeling. I didn't want to disregard that part of the process, even though it was like very difficult. And it was long. It was longer than I expected. Just like being like easy on yourself and like showing that same love and care and stuff that you would show to other people. Because I feel like we have a tendency of like showing love and care and consideration to other people, but then we disregard it for ourselves. Lean in community, because like literally that's the thing that got me through it, is leaning in community and like being with community with others, and like not just prioritizing romantic love. Romantic love, yes, is different from platonic love and familial love, but like it's just as, all of them are just as important. I would like to believe that I've forgiven myself and made peace with what happened in the relationship. It took some time. It was very difficult for me to kind of like not continue to hold on to that and like let that go. But I think I just eventually kind of realized, and just through like talking with people and like I said, leaning in the community, that I was in a good space. For me to the letting go thing, I just felt like, what happened was bad and unfortunate, but I am grateful of the person I've grown into because of that moment, and also like the people and the community and the experiences that I've been able to experience, and people I've met through that.
Are you open to letting go of the object someday? And if so, why?
I don't think as of right now I would intentionally get rid of it or lose or not have it anymore, because I don't know, it's just special to me in a deeper way, kind of outside of just the relationship and my ex and stuff. So I feel like this is kind of a part of me, and also just it's kind of gets cool conversation starters and people pointing it out, and I get compliments on it and stuff like that. So I really appreciate this. So it's a little part of me. Yeah.